Hey guys, welcome to our next video. We're going to actually make a couple of videos today, put some additional content out there. But this is our last video showing products. And we have a lot of content which is going to be in the comments below. So I would use all the information in the comments below, especially if this was an area that you wanted to get into, because there's going to be a lot of stuff that's very useful for you to have a look at. So this video here, like I said, it's going to be our last in terms of giving you an idea of products. We're going to focus around fireplaces, fire pits, fire bowls, stuff like that. And then down below there'll be lots of websites that we're going to link you to. Again, we went through the same methodology as before. We're using Google Shopping, because everything is in Google Shopping, especially when it comes to drop shipping. And we're searching certain brands and then going from there basically. So first of all, we've used the search term EcoSmart, and then we're searching for EcoSmart. You're scrolling down, you're getting all these companies here that are all selling EcoSmart. And we've went through them. We've done some searching of companies that I think if you want to go and sell this product, look at these websites, here's the competition. And a lot of the websites we're showing you today are 100% are drop shipping. So, for clarification, because sometimes people are drop shipping, sometimes they're not, but this is, I would say, a very saturated niche. So if you were going to get into this, expect a lot of competition, because from doing a research, there definitely is. And we're in the furniture niche, and obviously that's very competitive. So competition doesn't mean that you can't make it work. It means that there is a demand for that there. So you want to look at these websites and look at what they're doing, and how do you make yourself better than them? What can you offer that they're not offering? Because with e-commerce, you have to always factor in competition, and that competition is going to grow year on year as more and more people move towards buying online versus going to shops and stores and stuff like that. So EcoSmart is in the first search, is also a product that we sell on our website. So that we are furniture based, we're also cross-selling into fireplaces, fire pits, fire bowls. And as I said, there's all these websites here. Another area that we looked at was Gasco, which is something that we came up when looking at the different websites and looking at the brands that they're offering. That was a particular brand that came up on a few different websites. And again, same as before, when you search Gasco, you can look at all the different sellers that are selling those products, and then go and look at their website and look at what they're offering. We've done the same with FlameTech. There's less people selling this, but the same concept. And there was actually one other one, but I seem to have lost that. So if you focus just now on the EcoSmart, Gasco, and the FlameTech, but what we're going to do is, before we finish the video off, we're going to give you some websites, and I'm just going to give you a bit of an insight in some of these websites, which will all be linked below. So one of them is Boiling Stoves, and with Boiling Stoves you'll get gas and electric stoves, and then flue products and wood burning. So they've got a few different things compared to some other customers. Their website's called Bonfire, and they've got fireplaces and stoves and fires, but they also go into outdoor living, where they've got fire ovens and gas pizza ovens and steel pizza ovens. So if you look at a previous video about selling outdoor pizza ovens and stuff like that, this crosses into that. And they list all their brands, like they have a lot of brands listed on their website. Another one is All About Living. Again, they're focusing on fireplaces and fires, so you can get marble fireplaces and wood fireplaces, which would be something that you can integrate in with selling the actual fire itself. So they're specialising in the fireplace as well as the actual fires. Another one is the Fireplace Company. Again, very similar. You can look at all the different glass, electric, solid fuel, Fireplace Warehouse. We've got First Choice Fireplaces, which is quite a nice website actually. They've got the fire burning in the background, and again, lots of different products on there for you to look at. Another website is Simply Stoves. Again, they've got a brand section, so you can see the brands that they're selling, so you can then look at them as in companies to target, which is a video we'll talk about today. Another one is Expert Fires, which is clearly drop shipping, so they are. It's a nice looking website, easy to use, useful information in there. The only thing I would say is that, as you'll see, there's a bunch of websites that all look very similar because they all use the same sort of theme. Another one is When at Home, West Country Fires, Eclipse Fireplaces, also a very nice website, breaking it down into electric fires, electric stoves. They've done some nice images with using FIFA on the TV and Netflix, which is quite cool actually. It's something to differentiate. Heating Things is another one where although they've got fireplaces, fires, they're also looking at radiators and bathrooms and taps. So I'm not entirely sure whether they will be drop shipping, but I've put it in there to show you an alternative to someone who's selling fires that they're also then crossing into a completely different area. Another one, Luxury Modern Fires, which you'll see, what I was mentioning before about websites looking very similar. They've got the same layout as another one. You've then got Biofires Online, where they're really focusing on all in the EcoSmart bioethanol fireplaces and Firepits and fire tables. You've then got a one called Buddeley, which again is electric fireplaces and bioethanol fuel. And it's the same as it keeps going on through here. Another one is, I think we didn't mention, is E-Fireplace. One I wanted to get to is Elegant Garden and Living, because they are really focusing on outdoor pizza ovens, bioethanol fire pits, burners, fireplaces, but then also garden furniture, picnic tables and benches, outdoor chimeneas. So there's a lot to look into in that particular website. The terms of where you want to cross-sell. Do you want to be a specialist in fireplaces, or do you want to be fireplaces and then go outdoors and have outdoor things as well? And that you can do that gradually. That you may start off where you're just focusing on the indoors and the fireplaces, and then move on from there. Another one is firepit.co.uk, which again has got the same kind of theme as some of the other ones. Alfresco Heat, that's another one which I'm pretty sure is drop shipping. They do have different theme from the other ones, but they list their brands. It's a nice looking website, but there's a lot of information on there in terms of their products, what they're offering. Ethanol fireplaces, they're also got fire pits, fire tables, as well as outdoor patio heaters, loungers, sofas and chairs. So they're cross-selling into different sections. Another one is Radiance Fireplaces, which they've got electric fires, bioethanol, outdoor heating, Twilight Fires, which you'll see that again when you look at these, there's quite a bunch of them which are very similar. And on Twilight Fires, they also list their brands. So again, it gives you companies that you want to go and target if this is an area you want to get into. One big company is called Flames.co.uk. And they have lots of brands. I don't think they'll necessarily be drop shipping, or they may partly be drop shipping certain brands and keeping stock of other brands. You'd have to look more into it, but they have a lot of brands, so you can really use them as a website to see to get as much information from, basically. And that gives you a kind of good overview. Another thing to look at on these websites is that do some of them have blogs, or what's their reviews saying, or what's their customers saying, because you'll get an idea from the reviews what products are selling, that what's most of the reviews for, and therefore you'll know that that's a brand that's very popular on that website, and that might be one of the brands that you start to target with. And then also blogs, people writing blogs and what's the blogs about, and take information from that. So hopefully that gives you a good insight. This is the last one in terms of picking a product, but it's the same methodology that we've used. We're using Google Shopping. We're searching the product that we want to look at. We're then going onto websites. From those websites, we're getting brands. We're typing those brands into Google Shopping, and then that's giving us more websites to then go and look at. So there's like I said, there's a lot of information there. If you like the video, give us a like, subscribe, share it with friends and family who want to get into building a business online. And we'll be making another video today where we're going to talk briefly about reaching out to suppliers. So have a great day. Any questions, leave them in the comments below. Thanks.